Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Today, as always, we'll be talking about our weekly Torah portion. Our weekly Torah portion called Vaishlah. And he sent. Who sent? Jacob sent emissaries, angels, depends on what commentary you're choosing to go with, to his brother Esau. And before we've discussed this very important meeting, crucial to our future history, I want to share with you my rabbinical pain. Why? I know that I will always use this stage in order to share with you my personal problems as a rabbi. I don't consider it's a personal problems, but there are some questions and issues that are addressed to me on an almost daily basis. And one of them actually happened last week when a woman, my congregant, she came to me with a question, and I know her problem. Her daughter, a very young, very nice woman, she is sick with very rare case of known sickness, and none of the treatments helped her. And the doctor told her that maybe there is a special experimentary treatment, not even a treatment, a pill that never used on a human, and they just getting together the first group, and maybe it will help her daughter. And this woman, she was sitting in my office and crying, and she asked me, Rabbi, maybe you suggest to me some Kabbalistic sage that will tell me what to do, what's gonna happen, how it's gonna work out. I was talking to some Kabbalistic rabbi, and he told me exactly what happened and what will happen, and I need some guidance. And I'm sure I shared with you my point of view on all these predictions and Kabbalistic approach of whatever going to happen in the future. I told this woman, whatever Rabbi Asher said many times, think good and it will be good. But it's definitely much easier said than done. I still feel very uncomfortable. I don't know how exactly address the problem to this woman. But this weekly Torah portion, I believe, tells us exactly about the situation. Because we talk about our father Yaakov, who prepares to his meeting with his brother Esau. And they have very complicated relationship, but Torah says specifically that he fears, he trembles, he so scared before this meeting, and the simple questions that we must ask. What? Our father Yaakov, he didn't believe in God, he didn't trust God. Last week, in the beginning of the previous Torah portion, we read about his agreement with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, when he tells him, I will do whatever you tell me, all the mitzvahs, and you will protect me, and so on. And he did actually very well. He built up the family in Haran. All his kids stayed part of the Jewish family, of the stayed together with their Jewish tradition. And even when he tells Esau that he will meet him, he tells him that im Lavan garti, that I not just lived with Lavan. And Rashi, the main commentator on Torah, he brings this explanation that it's not only emphasized that he was like a stranger in that land, but the word garti specifically combined from the letters Taryak, if we change a little to letters today, which is a symbol for the 613 commandments, because numerical value of the letters Taryak or Garti is his 613, the amount of the mitzvahs in the Torah. And Rashi explains that Yaakov tells Esau that I fulfilled, observed all the commandments in the Torah. So why Yaakov should worry? He did pretty well. God should do whatever, protect him, but he still trembles. He's still scared of the meeting with Esau. Why? The same Rashi explains that Yaakov is afraid that he will sin, and maybe he will make other people to sin. It's not, he doesn't believe in God. It's something much more than that. Yes, we are scared of unknown. He doesn't know how his meeting with Esau will open up, how it's going to go, what's going to happen. Maybe he will need to be more aggressive, and maybe he will need to fight. And in this fight, he may transgress one of the mitzvahs. He is not sure about himself. Or as Alter Rebbe begins his book of Tanya and brings the words of our sages, that even the whole entire world tells you that you're a righteous person, you should not be sure about yourself. We don't know what's going to happen, but this unknown, this is the side effect of the freedom of choice that we have. Without it, we will not be able to be partners in the creation with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. And Yaakov by this defines our relationship with God. It's a relationship. It's not just a trust to believe when I do whatever it takes, and God will take care of the rest. No, it is a relationship. And like in a relationship, Sefer Chinuch says, that after actions, the hearts will follow. If you want to build a relationship with the Kadosh Baruch Hu or with other people, it's action. Do it, do the right things. This what matters. As for us, obviously, if we do the right thing, we will make God to do whatever we want us to do with our actions, with the right choices. And if you do right, you make God to do what you want, and then you don't need any prediction. The unknown, this is our field of the freedom of choice, and this our faith. Good luck. See you next week.
Moment of Wisdom. Sub-brief and life-changing moments. Join us. Subscribe to Moment of Wisdom channels on YouTube, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp.